Off the Cuff. I am Adam Banks. Episode 101, Season 3 of Off the Cuff. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live and we are in color, Nellie. We are. What do you think about it? Hey,
awesome.
There has been so much been going on with the podcast.
Yes, excuse me again.
Yeah, excuse you. Are you okay?
Sick. I'm getting sick.
Are you?
I'm
What's wrong
sorry.
with you?
Got a cold.
Well, you know what? You can just cough your way on to Season 3 because you've coughed from the beginning
I'm trying so hard not
of
to.
Season 2. And, hey, we'll start you out in Season 3 coughing.
Oh, whatever. I just can't help it.
Okay, well, there's a lot that has happened since the last time that we did a podcast. We are now on iTunes. You can now subscribe to Off the Cuff on iTunes. You can find it pretty easily. You can go to the podcast button on your iPhone and go to search and type in Off the Cuff and you'll be able to find it. You can type in Off the Cuff without a banks. Anything like that, you'll be able to find the podcast. What do you think, Nellie?
I think it's awesome.
Ain't it cool?
Yeah, it's really nice. I hope everybody at least takes a look at it.
iTunes is the biggest platform for a podcast. We got some pretty big numbers without iTunes.
Right.
And we got it through Facebook, which I think is a huge outlet. One of the biggest things is the O.J. Simpson show. Have you been watching this?
Yeah, and I saw the original.
The actors are phenomenal in this, I think.
Yeah, but
I
it's
think
just the
that
saddest thing.
it is sad, and the verdict was terrible.
Not to me, not on his part.
I think O.J. Simpson was guilty. I mean, when I touched on that.
I know it.
Yeah.
I just know he did it.
I touched on that a little bit last
Who
time.
else?
The acting's phenomenal. I was a little skeptical. Gosh, what is wrong? Skeptical about David Schwimmer playing Robert Kardashian.
I think he's doing a great job.
I think he's doing a fine job.
I'm more worried about Travolta.
He's great. I think he's been doing great. I think he has been
I don't remember
stealing
Shapiro being
the
like
show.
that.
Well, I mean,
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah,
I'll have to look at the original again. But see, I saw the very original. It's hard for me to see other people playing those roles when I've seen the original. You know what I mean?
I like the woman who plays Marcia Clark.
Yes.
The woman, she smoked cigarettes all the time, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
That was like her big thing. She loved to smoke cigarettes. That would be you, Nellie. You
The
would sit
woman
there
that
in the
does
courtroom and
did
smoke.
Chris did well.
She for the little time she was in.
Yeah.
What do you think of Cuba Gooding Jr. playing OJ? What do you think of that, Cuba Gooding?
I just wonder how he feels about it.
That's a pretty deep question.
Yeah.
That's a pretty deep question.
I mean,
well, Nellie.
I wonder if he supports him or if he thinks he killed her.
Yeah, Kentucky played basketball tonight. They did amazing. They beat Tennessee, and Kentucky's record is improving better with each game. The Cats, they beat Tennessee. Finally, they beat us once this year. We returned the favor and beat them this year. But Calipari was a little cool, calm, and collected this game. Did you notice?
Well, they played well.
After that last game. After that last game, it
I
was
think
terrible.
that he was tired of the way referees were treating us everywhere they went.
Do you remember?
And I think it was just the last straw.
Do you remember me telling you on the last podcast? I said referees is an important job, and this happened. So, for the folks at home that don't know what happened, Calipari was coaching against South Carolina. Okay, against Frank Martin, South Carolina. South Carolina's ranked higher than Kentucky. Everybody thought they had a better record than Kentucky. Everybody thought that Kentucky was going to go down with South Carolina and South Carolina was going to beat Kentucky. Mm-hmm. Well, the first 2 minutes of the game, Calipari gets a technical foul called on him from referee Doug Sermons. And after the technical cow went up and got in his face and said something, I don't know what he said, but he said something enough to piss that referee off so much, he threw Cal out of the game the first 2 minutes of a game. I looked it up, and this is what I found. This is the only time in history that a coach has been thrown out the first 2 minutes of a game. So I don't know what it was.
I would give anything to know what he said to him.
I don't know what it was that was so personal between those two. I don't even know if it was something that serious, if it was just something in the moment. I do know that referee Sermons, he ref the Wisconsin game last year, the Final Four, and he made a terrible call when Wisconsin made a buzzer beater, and the shot clock went off before it went in, and the referee counted it. And that was a big play. Things turned around after that play.
Right.
So Calipari, when he gets ejected, Calipari squares up with the ref. He squares up to him. And it takes the players to hold him back. I think it was funny because if you watch the assistant coaches, they were all chilling. I think they were waiting to see what was going to happen.
Yeah, they were 5 of those boys at the end trying to get him off, down to get him to go sit down.
I know. I mean, you had Eulis, you had Isaiah Briscoe, you had Jamal.
Cal's a good-sized man.
Yeah. And I'm sure he works out with the facilities that he has.
Too.
Yeah, but the video was priceless. If you go back and watch him getting...
Yeah, it just makes me want to pee.
Why does it make you want to pee?
He's just pretty.
Oh, so when you see a pretty man, you want to pee? I'm going to go to the bathroom.
It's on the man.
Oh, my goodness. Well, Nellie, just switching gears here to politics really quick. The presidential election is still underway. Have you decided who you are going to vote for?
It is like a comic strip in the newspaper.
Isn't it?
I swear to God.
And they all look like cartoon characters.
Yes, and sometimes I sit there and look at them and I just laugh.
You got Bernie Sanders,
Donald Trump,
Hillary Clinton, Ted Cruz.
Yes.
Dr. Carson.
They're kind of out of the picture right now.
I don't know.
There's not a lot being said about it.
There's not a lot being said about it.
But them 3 or 4
right. They
there,
are starting to fade.
Oh, man, they're about to drive me nuts.
They are starting to fade.
I hate it. We got a whole nother, year for this crap?
Of what crap? Oh, before the presidential election?
Yes.
Well, it's February. The presidential election is in...
November, right?
November.
Right,
so
that's a long way.
We have about, what is that, 9 months until the presidential election?
Don't talk about it.
That's insane. Here's who I think is going to, you want to know my prediction? Here's my prediction. I think it's going to be Hillary Clinton versus Donald Trump.
I do too.
And I think Donald Trump's vice president is going to be Marco Rubio.
Yes.
Marco Rubio is going to be his vice president.
I just think he's off.
Something about him is just a little weird.
I swear to God, if Bernie Sanders wins anything, I'll have a heart attack.
I would be very surprised if he wins, but it's not out of the question.
No.
It's not out of the question.
I mean, he's so, out there. You know what I mean?
He really is. I mean, his hair stands up. He looks like he's 85.
Well, listen, he reminds me of somebody that just got high and just, saying all kinds of stuff that don't make sense.
And something very sad that happened in politics. And Antonin Scalia, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Is that how you pronounce his name? Dies at age 79. It's a big position.
Yeah, it was a
that
sudden
needs to be
death,
filled.
like he had a heart attack or something.
Yeah, it's a sudden death, and he died. And President Obama has to appoint someone new.
Right.
And
in a timely manner.
Yeah. That's insane.
Yeah, and everyone is trying to get him to, the Republicans are trying to get him to wait and let the new president do it next year. Now,
oh, yeah.
Can you believe that?
They want...
I think that is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. So, I'm looking here
They're already one short.
I'm looking here at what is trending on Twitter. And I'm looking at some of the topics here. Mike Krzyzewski, the coach of Duke, Team USA basketball coach, is talking about replacing him as the coach for the 2016 Olympics. He's been the coach since the 90s for Team USA. I don't know. Ooh, that would be... Who would replace him? Would it be Cal? Would it be Coach Cal? It definitely could be. That's an honor if you coach the Team USA in the Olympics. That's an honor. It could be Cal.
In the Patino thing.
What Patino? Oh, with the scandal that's going on? Yeah. What about it?
I hope that this time he's telling the truth.
Why?
Not for him.
Why, though?
But for his family.
I mean,
He's put them through so much.
I mean, yeah, but they're not doing too bad. They're rich.
Yeah,
He's made
but
them a lot of
That
money.
doesn't matter. Embarrassment is embarrassment.
I mean, yeah, you're right, but he's also done a lot for his family. He's got his son into coaching. His son's the head coach of Minnesota. Do you think he
Right.
did that by himself? No. His dad got him there. His wife, he's taking care of her with money.
He acts about like him too.
He acts exactly like
I know
him.
it.
Nellie, we have a new logo. What do you
Yeah,
think
I love it.
What do you think of the logo?
I love it.
Look at it.
I think everybody should get out there and
I know folks at
Look at
home
it.
you can't see it, but if you're listening to it right now, you can look on the podcast and you can see. What are you doing, Nellie? You can see the picture, but Nellie, looking at the picture, don't it look like I have a bunch of freckles on my face? Don't that look like a bunch of freckles?
no,
it does.
That's just the pixel, man. No, it does not. That's probably your beard.
Well, that is kind of like a little bit like of an outline
This is your beard.
of my beard. Yeah, right there. But like up here on my forehead and my
it's
face.
just the kind of stuff he used. Look at your shirt. It's like that too.
A shout out to Chad Rainwater. He is the one who designed the logo. Chad is one of my good friends. He did a
Tell
good job.
them to give you their reply about it. What they think about it.
Yeah, you
Our
guys
listeners.
listening, reply to the picture here. Go to the Facebook page, facebook.com/offthecuff with Adam Banks, and tell us what you think of the picture and tell Chad you like it because Chad did a good job. Don't you think?
Why can't they just message you here
That's what I'm telling them to do. Go to Facebook and message me.
at Off the Cuff?
Or, yeah, I told him, facebook.com/offthecuff with Adam Banks.
Okay.
Are you listening?
Yeah, but I didn't think it was Facebook.
Yes, it is Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can listen to us on YouTube as well. You can listen to us now on iTunes. I think it's such an accomplishment. And this is what this is, a celebratory moment for us making it to iTunes.
Cheers.
I'm
Adam.
very, very happy with that. Well, Nellie, episode 101, season 3 premiere. We're going into the third year of Off the Cuff. It's been awesome. I'm having fun.
I am too. I hope a lot of fun things happen this year.
I'm hoping a lot
I
of
don't
fun
want
things
any,
happen
I
this
don't
year.
want any ugliness. We had enough of that.
We did. But as far as the podcast go, looking back on the years, we've done great.
Mhm.
The first year we started it up,
Mhm.
did a few interviews to get some credibility.
It's been fun.
The second year, all these times, we've had good times.
Yeah, we really have.
And it's been fun, and it's growing. Little by little.
Yeehaw.
Really so.
Hey, go blue.
Go Big Blue. Everybody, thank you for listening to Off the Cuff. You can like us on iTunes, Listen at me. Subscribe to us on iTunes.
Go Coach Cal.
Why go Coach Cal?
Because I'm proud of him. I don't want him to think that his mistake makes me feel any different than about the job that he does.
So we go from talking about Off the Cuff to Coach Cal
Just
being
had
mad
to
at
get
you.
that in, sorry. Because we just said, go Cats.
I'm glad you got it in, Nellie.
Thanks.
Well, everybody, thank you for listening. Nellie, thank you for you sitting over there doing things behind the mic that people can't see, and it really ticks me off because it gets to me and I can't concentrate. You sit over there. Folks, I'm telling you, sometimes Nellie, like, she does stuff like that to me all the time. Like, one time we went to go look at a model.
No,
we went to go
no,
look to a model.
I will poke something.
We went to go look at a model home, and she gets in the shower and goes, and she scratches herself. And I'm just like, what are you doing? And like, there's a mirror there, and I know people are touring the house looking at it. And she just gets right in that shower and just squats and goes, "You just clean shit real good." I mean, I was like, what are you doing, Nellie? And I have her over here laughing. Oh.
I'm going to kill you.
Yes. But
Ooh.
that's how things roll. And it keeps the producer, of course, is going into season 3 here messing things up. Goodness gracious.
I need to lay down right here.
we laughing over? What were we laughing over? Do you really not remember? Oh yeah, when she gets out of that shower in that model. Let me tell you the story.
No,
we're taking a tour of the model home, and she's tensing in the shower. Yeah, get me. I'll get you, my pretty, like the witch. We'll see you later. We'll see you later, everybody. This has been Adam Banks and Nellie with Off the Cuff.
Bye, everyone.
We'll see you.